Welcome to another short unboxing video. If this is your first time to the channel, please support me by subscribing and clicking on the watermark on the screen. Your support is always really appreciated, and thank you again to those regular viewers for coming back and watching my videos. Feedback is always greatly appreciated. So today I just wanted to share with you a game I had arrived this week. It's an older game now, 2015, from again an independent publisher. Again, a game I saw mentioned on Board Game Geek. It immediately attracted my attention because of the theatre, the date, and the forces concerned. I have a real interest in the Finnish battles or wars, conflicts of World War II, particularly the Winter War, continuation, and Lapland Wars. So when I saw this game, it's not one I'd come across before. It's from MikuGames, and I think the designer's name is MikuGames. Apologies, Mikael, if I've got that wrong. I have been speaking to him when I ordered the game. I saw that unfortunately a year or so ago he stopped his website selling online, but he still has copies of this game available. You can contact him through Board Game Geek or directly, and he has a number of these box games available. He is based in Sweden, and he is happy to post to the UK, Europe, or further afield. So again, please feel free to support Mikhail with this game. The first thing I would like to say is, as an independent publisher, I think he's produced something really top quality here. You know, the quality of the box, as you can see there, is really good. I really like the cream colour, and I also like the detail of the map on the front of the box. It really gives you a really nice flavour of what the game is about. So this is the Battle of Tornio 1944, the Finnish naval landing behind German lines, a board game about the largest battle of the Lapland War, 1944-1945. And the map is showing the situation around the town of Tornio on the 7th of October 1944. So hopefully you can again just see that. If I zoom that in a little bit, just gives you a really nice flavour of what's going on there, and the wider picture there as well. All right. Again, really polished, nice finish to the box. We've got some wording on there as well. Let's just turn that in so you can see that. Again, a little bit of history, really nice. And then on the back, again, you can get a really good feel for the game itself. So we've got the map, which we'll come on to, the counters, and then a list of content. So we've got a rules manual, 16 pages, player aids, order of battle cards, counter sheet, a map. The map is 33 by 23 inches, so it's a very large map, and going to be difficult to show that in the context of this video, but what I will do is show you some of it so you can get a feel for that. And you got 6-sided dice. There is a Ziploc version, which is that bit cheaper. Not sure if Mikhail has those, but certainly he has plenty of the box versions, which I've bought here. Unit scale is companies and batteries, so 100 to 250 men. 12 hours represent a game turn. Map scale is 1 kilometer to a hex. Playing time of the total game is 6 to 10 hours, but I'm hoping we'll be able to play this in pieces and parts to get a flavour of the game. Complexity 5 out of 10, with very high solitaire possibilities, I think, in this game as well. There's a really nice history in terms of what happened, which there is also in the book, in the rule book, but it really does give you a kind of a good flavour of what's going on there. Okay, so let's have a little look. I have had a sneak peek in here already, so the cellophane has already been taken off. This does come shrink wrapped through the post. Arrived here in the UK within about 4 or 5 days of ordering, so very, very swift and quick service from Sweden. So we've got a couple of decent size D6s in there, a couple of baggies. These will be for counters. There may be enough room in there for a counter tray, so I'll have a look at that. We've got a little personal note from Miku himself, Miku, which again just gives you that real nice personal touch, very GMT-esque in the way they do things. We've got the rule book. I believe there is an updated version 2 rulebook or 1.2 rulebook on Board Game Geek, which you can download on PDF. Miku actually did make me aware of that, so I'll come back to the rulebook and everything in a moment. Let's just get everything out of the box first, and then we can show you what we've got. Okay. So the rulebook itself runs to 16 pages. The back, we've got a very useful index, which is always appreciated with these sorts of games. We've got an overview of the counters. We've also got an overview of the map. So again, very GMT-esque, but a nice touch, along with designer's notes and a full history of the campaign, with some optional rules as well built in there. So the main rules sort of finish around page 11, and they start probably from page 2 in real terms, so you're probably talking 9 to 10 pages of actual rules. The layouts of the rules, you would probably say, are quite dry in terms of you need to read them through very, very carefully. You know, there are some good examples of play. You know, the color is used, but there is a lot of wording on each page, so you're going to have to study this quite carefully before you start playing, and make sure that you kind of understand certainly the basics of the game. However, that's a small thing. We're only talking 10 pages, so you know, a couple of read-throughs and I'm sure we'll be good to go. So that's the rule book. You've got 2 very nice player aids, and that's back and front, but nicely done, colour used, like that. And again, nice touch. There are 2 of those in the box. They're on good quality cards, so they're going to last well. You've also got orders of battle, which again I like. So this is the Finnish order of battle. Tells you their starting point, the turns, and where they would be on the map. So that's nice. On the back, you got units and organisation as well. So there's a lot of detail in here. Miku has obviously done an awful lot of research into this battle. Really got into the detail and identified all the units involved. So that was the Finnish one. You've got exactly the same for the Germans. So again, really nice. And again, an order of battle there as well. Again, you can just see sort of where they come into play. So again, nicely done. Counters. There's one sheet of counters. They are quite small. You could probably say they're going to be quite hard if you've got old eyes like mine to identify when on the table. However, I do think they follow very similar to the NATO identification symbols. So thickness wise, yeah, they're not the thickest, but bearing in mind they're quite small to start with, you know, they look pretty good quality, and certainly the colours are nice. You know, they're distinctive. You can tell which unit is from which side, and you've got some quite interesting units which will be involved as well. You've got other counters in there. So yeah, that's the front. This is the back. Again, just some nice, very simplistic, but yeah, looks good. And what's really good, and these are on the map, is there are these stacking marker boxes. So you can put the counters from the game onto these sheets in each of the necessary boxes. Should make it a lot easier to identify what is where on or off the map. This one came separate to the box. I think this was perhaps added in as an option if you're playing solitaire maybe, and you've got the German German stacking boxes your side of the map, and then you could have this one next to it as well, so you could see both sides that way. But these are both on the map itself. So I'm not going to go through the whole map, but you can see the quality of the map is excellent. This is on thick, good quality paper. Would probably lay quite flat anyway, but probably I would put it under plexi. Some really nice details. We've got the German stacking marker boxes on the map there. If we just open it up a little bit, you can start to get a real flavour of some of the detail on this map. It really is a thing of beauty. It's very, very nice, and encourages you to want to get counters on the game and have a look. And it's been done really nicely. Everything's very clear, concise. Let's just move the camera a little bit so you can see a bit more. This is about half, 3/4 of the map you're seeing here on the screen. So you can see it's quite a big play area. We've got the bottom of the map there with the Finnish stacking marker boxes. But yeah, that's a nice map. So overall, excuse me, a really nice production from a very small one-man band company. Congratulate Miku on a very nice looking game. I'm looking forward to getting this on the table. So I have a real fan of this period and this kind of era. I've got Red Winter, the GMT game, and I've just ordered the second edition upgrade kit for that, and a number of other games in these kind of theatres of the war. They do offer something a little bit different, but again, in the spirit of supporting small publishers and encouraging to bring more games to market. This is MikuGames. You can find him on the web, and this is Tornio'44. I hope you've enjoyed this short unboxing video, and it's giving you some ideas on games you'd like to play, whether it's war games or board games. And if this is something that interests you, then support Miku and buy a copy of the game. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and look forward to seeing you again very soon.